Diving deep, deep into the source, bringing love so we can release that which we no longer need. Diving deep, deep into the source, bringing love so we can release that which we no longer need. Diving deep, deep into the source, bringing love so we can release that which we no longer need. Diving deep, deep into the source, bringing love so we can release that which we no longer need. Diving deep, deep into the source, bringing love so we can release that which we no longer need. Diving deep, deep into the source, bringing love so we can release that which we no longer need. Diving deep into the force, bringing love so we can release that which we no longer need.
Aloha. Good evening. This is Andrew Aloha live out of Flagstaff, Arizona. Spiritual Image Productions on Blog Talk Radio and Free Conference Call and YouTube. Establishing and maintaining right relationships with the human body. Aloha and welcome to tonight's Golden Age Psychic Show. Tonight I have moi to do your readings, but that's besides the point. I just to let you know, the Golden Age Psychic Show is a unique and rare experience that has been running for over 7 years. It's composed of a panel of psychics, usually 2 to 5 people, with various guests and talents from all over the world, mostly from the United States, doing round-robin style of reading for people from all over the world. There's no service charge to participants. Find out what potential famous person you may have been in another life, or any of your relatives with you in spirit now. Is your knee, back, or arm injury related to some karmic tie or another with your parents? What lies ahead of you for now? Be brave and ask the questions that you dare not ask. The answers may surprise you. So anyhow, I just to let you know, Andrew Aloha, myself, and I is our executive producer of Spiritual Image Productions, whose mission, goal, purpose is to establish and maintain right relationships with our human bodies, or to exemplify to others right healthy relations with ourselves as well as with each other. Andrew Aloha, myself, and I have been counseling, coaching, mentoring for over 15 years. The astrology readings I do are Western, a Western or esoteric style of tradition. Western astrology reading being more of a personality or ego-based type of reading, while esoteric readings are more of a soul or true life purpose type of reading. With the date being for the latter, for the soul chart being physically derived, or psychically derived, I should say. Past, present, and future are covered in both styles, while the whole reading is done with a psychic intuitive emphasis as well, and also using tarot cards as well. But anyhow, we're gonna get to you guys. Area code 941-480-630. Area code 11111, unregistered number. We're gonna talk to y'all. We have plenty of time to do some reading, so if you want to hang around and stick around, there'll be some information that you might find useful for yourself in your life journey as you go along. Now, in the meantime, I do want to say it's been pretty amazing here in Flagstaff, Arizona. It's been overcast. It's been raining just about every day for about almost 2 weeks now, and today being not very different. It's overcast, and I don't know, it might decide to rain later on tonight. Who knows? But if you're out in the hot in Phoenix area and you need to get out of the hot, this is a great place to come on the weekend. But that's fun. So anyhow, I'm gonna give a big aloha to all of our underwriters that help make the show happen from week to week, month to month, year to year, beginning with the 90-day Ascension Journey at www.90dayascensionjourney.com. When you sign up for the 90-day Ascension Journey, you will be facilitated with defining and redefining your soul true life purpose. You will be assisted with finding out what Ascension means to you. On this journey, you will be provided with tools, techniques, and assistance to empower you to connect and reconnect with yourself, your emotions, and feelings in your mind, body, and spirit. Through a universal soul-centered process, you will be going through a lifelong transformation that will allow you to move forward with your endeavors and never look back if you dare. And again, for those of you that are interested, I do have the book version of this, the 90-day Ascension Journey, engineer and design your lifestyle the way you want it to be. You can go to my website on the right, left-hand side. There's a link, and also on the right there's a gift of the book. But anyhow, you can order the book there. If you order it from me, of course I'll autograph it for you. But if you order, you can also order it on Amazon and Kindle. Right now, I have the book on sale for 99 cents on Kindle. If you want to get it from there. Not sure how long I'm going to have that way, but you can go check it out for yourself. Anyhow, we also have a Novate at www.spiritualimageproductions.anovate.com. ANOVITE, it's a French word, with over 25,000 scientific papers published on colostrum, a 90-day guarantee, and winner of the Healthy Living People's Choice Award twice over. Novate focuses on helping people with weight loss, anti-aging, heart disease, diabetes, depression, high blood pressure, asthma, allergies, rheumatoid arthritis, inflammation, gout, lupus, fibromyalgia, Crohn's disease, cancer, ulcers, the polio virus, chronic infections, digestive disorders, and Alzheimer's disease, autoimmune disease, thymus gland, mental clarity, maintenance and protection of the immune system, synthesis and repair of the DNA and RNA, and much, much more. I've been taking this stuff for over, a year and a half now or so, and I have, believe it or not, I have I don't know, bacteria on my toes. I have fungus, and so actually, it's been going away. Amazingly enough, it's been going away, and so I've been still taking it, and also I've been diagnosed with diabetes years ago, and when people have diabetes, they get neuropathy, this like nerve disorder, and so anyhow, the neuropathy has been going away. I haven't been experiencing as much neuropathy as I had been when I wasn't taking the stuff. So anyhow, some ideas to think about. We also have Maha Dakini Lore at www.mahadakini.com. Maha Dakini Lore's life has been a personal journey exploring sexuality and spirituality for over 20 years. She's a certified tantric counselor and a tantric healer and a certified mind sound teacher. Maha Dakini Lore is also a graduate of Margot Noah's year-long Skydance Tantric Facilitator Training Program, as well as a current member of the American Association of Sex Educators, Counselor and Therapists Club, as well as a charter member of the Association of Sexual Energy Professionals. She regularly attends trainings and conferences to keep current with the latest research and information on sexual education. Now, the final and last underwriter for the night, the 2018 MUFON Symposium at www.mufonsymposium.com. For those of you that live in the New Jersey area, keep an eye out for me because I'm getting ready to take off out there pretty soon and join this MUFON Symposium. MUFON is the oldest and largest civilian UFO investigative organization in the United States. With over 4,000 members worldwide in 43 countries in all 50 states, MUFON has also certified over 500 field investigators deployed worldwide, including myself. This year's 2018 MUFON Symposium will be held at the Crown Plaza in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, from the 27th to the 29th. That's next week from the Friday through Sunday, July, with its theme being UFOs, extraterrestrials, and the future of humanity. Various speakers from all over the country will be presenting, including Peter Robbins, Dr. Don C. Don Derry, and I can't remember, a guy by the name of Luz Elizondo, I believe his name. So it's going to be very interesting. You can still register. I think they still have some tickets left. And if you happen to see me at my booth or see me somewhere there, give me a high five high, whatever you want to call it, and just say hi. So anyhow, we're going to go ahead and get underway with this psychic phenomenon. You guys are a psychic phenomenon, but that's besides the point. We're going to go start out with area code 941. Aloha 941. You're on the air.
Hi,
Can you
my
hear me
name
now?
is Carla. Yeah, how are you?
Carla, how in the heck are you? Very good.
I am great. I have a question.
Yeah. Well, first of all, where'd you hear about us and where are you located at?
I'm in Florida, and I heard about you on Blog Talk Radio.
On Blog Talk Radio. Okay, so go ahead. And have you been on this show before?
No, I haven't.
You haven't? Well, I get people that come on the show all the time, so I just get curious as to why people come back, but that's besides the point. So, Carla, go ahead. You have first. Can I get your birth date first?
2865.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what is your birth date?
February 8th, 1965.
65. Okay, Carla. As you're talking, I'm going to be putting together your chart so we can get a understanding where you're coming from. Go ahead, whenever you're ready.
Okay. I am trying to get out of a lease that I signed for an office space. The 6th month is coming up, and I talked to my landlady, who I share the office with, not my space, but an office building with.
Okay.
And she's supposed to come up with something to void it, but she's been a problem ever since I signed the lease. Do you see me getting out of that lease soon, and also finding another place to rent?
what I'm feeling right now, Carla, is that first of all, Mercury retrograde is coming around the corner. Do you know about Mercury retrograde?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so that's coming around the corner next Thursday, and I like you said, as you were saying it, I didn't feel a good feeling about this woman. I wouldn't trust her in terms of what's going on, and I would be on your toes, stay on your toes, because if you don't, she might slip something by you and get away with it, and you're not going to like it. Does that make sense to you?
Yep.
Now, in the meantime, I do sense like you're going to be able to find another place to go to and work out of and establish yourself at. But right, I would start. Have you already started looking?
Yes, I've been looking, but I haven't found the place yet.
Okay. What you might want to do. Okay, let's do that right now, Carla. You want now? You're looking for another office to work out of. Is that correct, or a place to live, or both?
No, to work out of.
Okay, office to work out of, and you have a place to live. Is that correct?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so let me look at this. Do you okay? Do you have plants or anything, flowers, in your place, in your office right now?
No.
Okay, Carla, this is what I'm gonna call forth the spirit of the next place you're gonna be moving into or working out of. And are you agreeable to placing plants in that place, that new place?
In my new place, yes, but in the old place,
yes.
There's no light for it to work. Yeah.
Okay. So, are you okay if I call forward the spirit of the next place you're going to be working out of?
Sure.
Okay, so let's do that right now. Okay. So the being that's overseeing this place is actually a younger woman, like in her 20s. She's really cute. She's pretty. She has long blondish hair, and which means that she's probably a newer building or newer office. Does that make sense to you?
For my next one, I'm not sure yet, so
yes.
I wouldn't know. Okay.
Okay. Now, hang on a second. Are you okay okay, so what I'm going to ask her is to make herself known to you right away, so you can find her right away. Are you okay with that?
Sure.
Okay, so she's okay with you moving in right away, and are you in the north, southeast, are there some places in the northwest part of the city or town that you live at now to operate out of as an office, Carla?
Where I live now, or where my office I have now? No, there is none.
Okay. Okay. There's no offices in the northwest part of the city where you live at now.
No.
Really?
No.
All right. What about the northwest place part of where you're at now, where you operate out of now?
I'm sure there is. Yes.
Okay. So that's where I would look around at in that vicinity and see if you can find something. And it's probably going to be maybe smaller. The places that you work out of right now is kind of small, but this place is even going to be smaller, I think. Are you okay with that?
Yeah. Well, my place that I work out of now is a nice size, big size. So. Yeah.
This one's going to be smaller, but it's going to be newer. I believe that's going to be the trade-off, and it's going to be more functional than the place we're at now. Are you okay with that?
Yep.
Okay. So Okay, so hang on a second. Okay, so is there anything you want to ask her about the place at all right now?
No.
Okay.
No, that's fine.
Is there anything you want to tell her, Carla, before we finish this off? Gabby? I don't understand what this means, but she says be savvy, whatever that means. Probably resourceful, I think, is maybe another word for it.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, because that makes sense to you.
Yep, thank you.
Okay. So now one other thing that's going on. First of all, do you know about the 7-year itch?
Yeah.
Okay, so the 7-year itch, you started one in May, for 7 years. So you're gonna want to, and when you move into this new place, I would strongly recommend that you put plants in the place, at least 1 or 2 in the place, and then small. They can be small, either quartz crystal or amethyst crystals in the corners of the office. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
And then March 2023 is going to be a huge year. I know it's a ways away, but it's not too far away. It's going to be very huge. That whole year 2023 is going to be huge for you. So I would strongly recommend that you get yourself ready, because it's going to be a big party. But that's one.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Are you okay with that? All right.
Yep.
Well, thank you for stopping by. And you got any questions? Other questions? Or is that good?
No, that's good. Thank you.
Okay. Well, good luck and God bless. And then come back and let us know how you're doing. Aloha.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next person. And again, if you guys want to be patient, a lot of people come on here and they're not very patient, but that's besides the point. But if you're patient, you decide you want to be patient, you're going to find that you're going to probably get some information that will be helpful for you. Hang on a second, time out. Okay, well, so we're going to go to the next person, area code 480. Aloha, you're on the air, area code 480.
Hi, how are you?
Can you hear me? Very good. How are you?
I'm fine.
Yes. Who am I talking to?
My name is Tasha.
I'm sorry, Tasha or Sasha?
Yeah, it don't matter. Tasha.
Well, it helps for me to tune into your energies. If I don't have the right name, then I may tune into the wrong energy.
All right, Tasha.
How do you call yourself?
Tasha.
Okay, Tasha. Okay, Tasha, are you okay with giving me your birth date?
1/29/77.
January 29, 77. Is that what I heard you say?
Yes.
Okay, good. So Tasha, where'd you have you been on our show before?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Where are you located at, and how'd you hear about us?
In Georgia, on BlogTalk.
You're on BlogTalk. Okay. So go ahead. As we're speaking right now, I'm going to be putting together your chart so we can get a foundation about what's going on with you right now. Are you okay with that?
I'm okay with it.
Okay. So, Tasha, what is it that you want to know from us today?
Well, I wanted to know about my love life. You see anybody new coming in? If you don't pick nobody up, general message. Yeah.
Tasha, you really want a love life? Really? Today?
Not really, but I don't know what else to ask.
Well, that's how it works, Tasha. If you are inspired and have a passion about being involved with someone, guess what? That's exactly what's going to happen. You're going to be involved with someone. But if you don't have a drive or inspiration to want to be involved with anyone, well, guess what, Tasha?
What? It's not that. It's just whatever the universe trying to send my way ain't worth looking at. So I'm kind of wondering, do you see anything a little bit serious coming through?
It's kind of funny as you're speaking to me. I don't know what his name is, but there's a guy, an actor, who's got really pale skin, even though he's Afro-American. He's got really short, curly hair. He's been on a number of good movies, and that's what this guy looks like. He reminds me of that guy for some reason. I don't know why, but that's who I see coming into your life. You know what I'm talking about?
No. Oh, you mean I know, off of what's his name, Ribeiro, off of French Prince, the short guy who always do that funny dance.
Yeah, he is kind of short and he's kind of skinny, and I think you're right. I think he's not complete. I think he's a mixed breed of Italian or something else in him as well. I don't know what else is.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my God, you think he's going to look like that? He's not going to be that short, is he? Hopefully. I don't even know how I picked up that person of all the people. You must talk to me.
I don't know that it's going to be actually that actor, but he reminds me of that guy. That's what I do pick up. And October, I want to say October. Is this now? Where are you located at?
I'm in Georgia.
Oh, Georgia, right?
Yeah.
Is there some kind of thing some kind of festival that you guys do or something like that out there in Georgia, like around October?
No, I'm not planning on going nowhere. No.
Well, no. Don't you have something going on there in Georgia?
Yeah, but I mean, that's far away. I don't know what I'm going to be doing, month to month.
What is it that you're talking about? Tell me what you're talking about.
No, I nothing. I'm not talking. I'm talking about, sometimes I find a flyer and then I plan myself ahead. But as of now, I haven't seen anything about going anywhere in October. You know what I'm saying? Like something might catch my eye,
Yeah, I see a bunch of pumpkins.
I save my money and I go and I drive to that part of the state, because sometimes you have to stay over, sometimes gas money, so.
Okay, I hear you. Well, okay, this is what I'm sensing, picking up a bunch of pumpkins in the area, and the sun is just beaming down, just like radiant. It's not like it's hot, but it's just radiating down into the area where this thing is at. And it may not even be a festival. Maybe it's just a pumpkin patch thing or something. I'm not sure, but it feels like a festival. It feels like it's really festive, whatever it is, I guess. And may even be in November, but I sense like it's October. That's where this guy is at.
Okay, so that would be like something like the Day of the Dead. So I think they do have a festival of the Day of the Dead. And that just
really?
Came up in my head with the so that would be Halloween. So that's November. So yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, you might catch me at the Day of the Dead. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So and the whole idea is just to have fun. Don't worry about it, and you'll run into this guy. Now, one of the things that you can do, Tasha, is write this guy a letter. Write him spirit of the next guy I'm going to be involved with. I'm going to be lovers with. Please make yourself known right away so I know who you are, and please make yourself available so we can go out and hang out and have fun. And you can lay down boundaries. I want you to come into my life within the next 2 months, and so we can go out for some coffee, whatever. Write this guy a letter. Literally, write this guy a letter. Just lay down the foundation about how you want that relationship to go. And then go from there. Now that reminds me, Tasha, how the last relationship you were involved in. How did that end? Did you clear up the energies from that yet?
I don't know what the world is going on with that. I just had to leave it alone. I have no idea. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. So I just left it alone.
Okay.
But I don't. I think the eclipse that just went by had cleared out a lot of energy, and now I can rest easy. Yeah. And now I'm not really thinking about this guy. He's gone. As far as I'm concerned, he's gone. But I don't know what. But I don't know what happened. I simply don't.
Okay. So we're going to go like this, Tasha. All of you all that are on the phone line, all of you, I'm going to do a clearing, a karma, of course, clearing in pain, not only from you, but your family and your friends. Are you okay with that?
Sure.
Okay. So everybody that's interested in doing this and accepting this gift, I haven't done this in a while, and I always mean to, but I get caught up in doing the readings and then I forget. So since I'm thinking about it right now, and I think this would be a good idea for you to do, so that you can move on and move forward to. Now once you write that letter to this guy, this new lover that you're going to be meeting, you lay down the foundation. You offer it up to the universe. Universe, I offer this up to you. And blessing, thank you very much. And then you burn it and let it go. Okay, and that might be something you might want to do this weekend, even. The sooner the better.
That's a new moon.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
the
for
new moon.
anybody else,
okay, gotcha.
Anybody else, same thing. Okay. So, meantime, for all of you that are interested in this gift, you may want to sit up straight where you're at. Take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Breathe in the Golden White Christ energies through your nose. Breathe all the negative energies from your body through your mouth. And just relax. Put one hand on your heart. That lets the universe that you know that you accept this gift. You know, it's all, you know, this is all up to you. I'm just putting it out there, and if you want to accept it, that's fine. If not, then that's fine. It's not going to hurt my feelings either way. So here we go. I'm going to be quiet for about 2 minutes or a minute or so, and I'm going to do this program again. It's going to be a clearing of karma, corruption, ties, and pain on so many levels, and you'll see what I'm talking about within the next day, within the next few days or a week or so. There's going to be a shift in your life, in your body system, your body and your life, and it might be just very subtle, and it might not be huge. But it'll be noticeable enough to let you know, hey, this is even better. So, and for some of you, it's going to be maybe a big shift. It's hard, you know, and that shift may stay with you for months, for weeks, for years possibly. It just varies. So here we go. I'm going to be quiet for a minute or two. Put one hand on your heart, and we're going to. And for those of you that are listening to this in the future, after the fact, after the show's over. The same as applicable. You can apply this. You can do the follow along as well, and get in on this gift as well. Here we go. Okay, you ready? You ready, Tasha?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, here I go. So, Tasha, did you feel anything from that at all?
Yeah, I felt it get a little lighter, but then stuff all over my body started releasing stuff for a good 30 seconds, and then so yeah. That
was exactly what I was picking up. A bunch of I call it debris. Just you know, all this stuff that's shifting out of several of you, not just you, and for some reason. Some of there was a female that reminded me of the ages where they had castles and they were still fighting in those with the swords and those tin cans that they used to wear. There was a woman from that era that was coming out, and she was pissed. And she just went up and left, and I don't know who that was affecting, but man, she was not a happy. So anyhow, it was like that. That's what I picked up. Does that make sense?
Okay, so what she want, or is she cleared out?
Oh yeah, I think she just was. I think she was like like a leash, just hanging on to somebody, and for whatever reason, it was she just had to go. It was time for her to go. Now, Tasha, I did a card spread for you, tarot card, and you're going to be going through some big changes, like within the next year. Okay, does that make sense to you?
Okay.
Whatever that is,
just
go with it. Go with the flow. Okay.
All right.
Again, within the next year, it's not going to be small. It's going to be big, huge, and maybe moving your office is going to be part of that. This guy that you're going to be meeting is going to be a very creative person. He's going to be a magician, magical person. He's going to work magic like you probably never seen before. And you see, memories. Is there some kind of reunion that you're planning on for between now and the end of summer? What's that?
Well, nobody. No, I don't think so. I ain't really planning on going back to the house. No.
Well,
but anything can happen between now and then.
Yeah, you're going to be. There's going to be some childhood friend or something that you haven't seen in years, maybe, that you're going to be seeing or meeting with, or maybe some kind of reunion type of thing that's going to be happening. So get ready for that. And do you do prayers and meditation, Tasha?
Yes. Yeah, I do.
If anything comes down the pike that seems out of whack, out of alignment, just hand it over to Goddess, whoever you pray to. Hey, God, I have this problem with this person. I surrender and leave that problem in your hands. Thank you very much, Amen. Just that, just like that.
Gotcha.
Okay. And again, within the next year, you're going to be encountering some challenges, I think is a good word. But they don't have to be challenges. As soon as you see them and notice them coming down the pipe, boom, just let it go and move on. It's just like that.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Okay. That's life. Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, man, that's beautiful. Thank you.
Anything? Okay. Is there anything else? Any other question, or are you good with that?
Do you see me getting into this school program?
Gold program?
A school program. The school program in August. Or do you just see me taking regular this?
Maybe. Okay, so maybe that's what's going on. I believe
I'm working on it.
Is it already being kind of a challenge for you to go through it?
Yeah,
to get into it.
I'm like, I don't even know if I'm gonna make it, but make it by the date. But I'm moving forward anyway. Not really sure if I'm going to be able to not knock out the prerequisites out. But I'm going forward regardless.
Okay.
Like you said, go with the flow. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. Oh well, right.
Tasha, this is what I'm picking up and thinking. I wouldn't worry about it so much right now, because you're going to be going through some big shifts within the next year, and you're going to want to focus all your energy on those shifts, whatever that's going to happen. And the school, I would wait and just let it all just unfold and then go from there. Does that make sense to you?
Okay, so it's something else big. Okay. I got you. All right.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Again, there's some changes that are coming about. And right now, the school thing you can plug into later, but you're going to want to focus on this, whatever these changes are that are coming down. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you so much. I definitely will. I'll take that advice.
Okay. Okay,
all right.
Tasha, I thank you for stopping by. Have a goddess weekend, and then we come back and let us know how you're doing. Okay.
Okay, I will. All right, God bless. All right, bye.
Aloha, thanks. Okay, so we're going to move forward to the next person as we just keep going. Aloha, area code 630. You're on the air.
Hi, thanks for taking my call.
Yeah, how'd you hear about us and where are you located at? And what's your name?
My name is Dion, and I'm located in Chicago, radio.
Chicago? What? What are you talking about? Let me ask you this, Dion. Dion, right?
Yes.
Okay. Dion, how far are you from New Jersey?
Far.
Okay. Okay, I'm not going to argue.
I'm in the Midwest. I'm in the Midwest, and New Jersey's all the way on the East Coast.
Yeah, because we're doing a big MUFON symposium out there next week. So I thought maybe if you want to stop by, come by and say hi while you're at it, right?
That would be like probably a 12-hour drive.
Oh, really? That far? I thought it was closer than that, but I guess not. Oh, well, anyhow, whatever happens, happens. Dion, are you okay? Now, have you been on our show before?
Yeah, so I called like 4 or 5 months ago, and you did my birth chart, and then you told me that I was going to be getting into a relationship, and you told me to buy plants, which I did, and I did my crystal work, but I haven't met anybody yet, so I'm calling in just to see if it is still on track or.
Okay.
I don't know.
So this is what I'm going to say, Dion. And sometimes I run into the same thing all the time. I need literally the funding that I have now to go to New Jersey. I literally had to manifest it all, literally every bit of it. And we're talking about $1,000 is not a lot of money, but for people that don't have a lot of cash to play with around or things that are going on, that can make a difference. So anyhow, I did. And sometimes what happens is, Dion, you don't, people may not believe in what's going on or that something's going to happen in their life. And so sometimes what I have to do is keep redoing the programs or the manifestations. And so I have to keep, and eventually, some funding finally did come through last week that I needed for some stuff. And although the funding did come through finally, it wasn't the amount that I was expecting. Do you hear what I'm saying? So it's like that with a relationship. People go, Joe Schmo, I'm supposed to meet Joe Schmo next week, and then they don't show up. Well, sometimes what you have to do is keep redoing the manifestation, and then eventually Joe Schmo, you'll run into Joe Schmo, and you hang out with him, and then you have fun, and you go from there. But it's like that. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Dion, are you okay if I get your birthday?
It's December 5th, 1973.
Wow. Dion, what I think I want to do right now is take a little breather and play some music. I want to send out some love, blessings, healings, angels of light, love to people, and then come back and while we're waiting, I'm going to put together your chart so that we can know what's going on with you right now, and look back. But I think I did a card spread on you, Dion, and again, everything may be true right here, right now, but tomorrow all of a sudden somebody yells and screams at you, and then all of a sudden you may lose that confidence, and then you lose that what do you want to call it? You lose that inspiration about meeting this guy. So it's like that. Every second of the day, every second, life is changing. There's changes going on every second of the day. And people don't get that and understand. And sometimes if the energies are strong enough that they'll see the manifestation come into fruition. And anyhow, even though life's changing, and sometimes they lose it and they have to go back and regain it. So, but it all depends on what your passion is. If you really are passionate about meeting this guy, it's going to happen. I can guarantee you 100% of your money back, right? Just like that. So does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's play some music. Are you okay with playing some music, Neon?
Yeah.
All right. I want to play a song called Om Namah Shivaya by Daniel Paul from his album. Wait. No. Maria Stark is the person that's the album of the month this month. I take it back. Okay, I like this one. I want to play a song called Woman Who Runs with the Wolves by Maria Stark from her album Lineage. Okay, I want to send out love, blessings, healings, angels of light, and love to all those here on the phone lines and the chat rooms and our family, friends, and places of residence and vehicles that take care of us. I want to send out love, blessings, healings, angels of light, and love to the President of the United States and all his entourage and family and all the people that are working with him. And that guy needs to know. He really does. But and then I want to send out love, blessings, healings, and angels of light, and love to all the kids and animals and plants on the planet, especially the ones that need and concerned. Is there anyone you want to add to that, Dion?
You mean for healing?
For healing, for love, for just blessing, or whatever needs to happen in people's lives.
Basically, like my friends and my family.
Okay.
I have one friend in particular I would like to add.
All right, so that friend in particular. Anybody else? And everybody else that's on the phone lines, just call them out on your phone. Just call them out as we're speaking now. To anybody else that you want to send out love, blessings, healings, angel light, and love to right now, call them out. We're going to go ahead and play some music, and we'll be back. Woman Who Runs with the Wolves by Maria Stark from her album Lineage, and again, we'll be back.
Shattering walls, woman who follows the call of the wild one, dancing it all. I am a woman who runs with the wolves, a brave heart shattering walls, a woman who follows the call of the wild one, dancing it all. I have stood naked in front of the judge. I bared my body, my breast, and my blood. I heard their whispers of disrepair, and I chose to leave all of them there. 'Cause I am a woman who runs with the wolves, a brave heart shattering walls, a woman who follows the call of the wild one, dancing it all. I spoke truth that cannot be unsaid. I found treasures that covered in red. I have gone deeper into the core where the oldest of stories, they open a door. I am a woman who runs with the wolves, a brave heart shattering walls, a woman who follows the call of the wild one, dancing it all. I am a woman. I man who follows the caller, the wild one, dancing, get all. I am a woman who runs with the wolves, a brave heart shattering walls. A woman who follows the caller, the wild one, dancing, wild, wild, dancing, wild, wild, dancing, wild, wild, dancing it all.
And we're back. This is Andrew Aloha Live out of Flagstaff, Arizona, with Spiritual Image Productions on Blog Talk Radio and Free Conference Call and YouTube, establishing and maintaining right relationships through new lives. Tonight we're doing the Golden Age Psychic Show. We've just talked with Tasha and Carla out of Georgia and I think Florida. But anyhow, and now we're talking with Dion out of where did you say you're out of, Dion?
I'm in Chicago.
Oh, that's right, Chicago. My niece lives in Chicago. That's fun. Anyhow, you've been on this show before. You had a reading from me months ago, and I told you that you were going to be meeting someone. Is that correct? Is that
you said I was going to be getting into a relationship. And you said that he was an older gentleman with a goatee.
Goatee. But you told me you knew who that was, right? Because you knew somebody like that, right?
Yeah, but I still don't talk to him, and I tried to contact him and stuff, and he doesn't call back. So I don't. At some point, you just have to move on, you know.
All right. So that didn't pan out for you. Okay. So first of all right. Okay, we're going to go like this. I think we have plenty of time to do this, and so, are you okay if we call the spirit of the next lover you're going to be involved with?
Please do. I would love to know.
Okay. Well, before we go there, there's some things you're going to want to straighten out in your life, Dion. You put some plants in your place. You put some crystals in your corners. And are you meditating, praying as well?
Yes.
Okay, good. So that's a good thing. Kuan Yin. Did I mention Kuan Yin to you at all?
I have Kuan Yin.
Okay, goddess of compassion, and then Lakshmi, goddess of prosperity. And spirit of the age of Aquarius. I don't know why I'm telling you that. But you do have some Aquarius in your chart. Your Jupiter's in your Aquarius. Spirit of the age of Aquarius. You might want to write that down and call him forward as well to help you out. And ask all of them to support you and help you in any way they can. And then thank them.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because what I'm getting is that there's a lot of well, for the next few weeks, there's going to be some hopeful outlook, some new alliances, some new friends, some reunion. Are you planning? Again, here's the reunion thing. Are you planning to meet some people in this reunion or something within the next few weeks?
No, but something can always come up.
All right, just to give you a heads up, you might be. Okay, that's good. That's a good thing. That's good. And between now and next year around this time, Dion, there's going to be some stuff coming down the pike. Jealous women, stay away from the jealous women, or just maintain a level of caution with them. Does that make sense to you?
Oh yeah.
And then we're talking about next spring of next year. In March 2023. Did I tell you about March 2023?
No.
It's going to be a big party. And for all of you that have Aquarius in your chart, it's going to be a big, big party, like huge, like no tomorrow. Okay? And 2023 in and of itself, that whole year is going to be pretty amazing. But March 2023 is going to be a big, big party. You don't have kids, Dion?
No, I don't.
You're kind of scared to have kids, aren't you?
Well, I don't have a partner. I don't want to be a single mom.
Okay. Okay. So we're going to call forward the spirit of this guy. And it is a guy, right? I mean, I just want to make sure we're clear.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I hear. So even after we do this, you might want to write this guy a letter. Hey, spirit of the next level I'm involved with, or I'm going to be involved with, blah, blah, blah. Lay down boundaries. I want us to go out 2 or 3 times a week, blah, blah, blah. And I want you to be living nearby, and I want you to make yourself available and known to me right away, so I know who you are consciously, on a conscious level, and then on blah, 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 and all that stuff. So even though we're going to do this thing right now, I would strongly recommend that you write this guy a letter anyhow. And then it was offered to the universe. Did I tell you about that last time, Dion?
No.
I didn't? Oh, well, I'm surprised. But
no,
anyhow, you offered up to the universe. Go ahead.
I said I will do it this time.
Okay, yeah. So you offer up this letter to the universe once you're done. Universe, I offer this letter up to you, and blessing, thank you very much. And you burn it and let it go and move on with your life. And then just let the universe take care of you. People are so scared. They don't want to surrender. They don't want to let go. They don't want to they want to be in control of everything. So stop being in control of your life and start being having fun with your life. Do you think that's even better? You think that'll work?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Dion, I give you permission to have fun in life. To start having fun like now. Like go out and listen to music, drink some wine, beer, whatever, and just hang out and just relax, just chill. All right. I give you permission to just have fun, go out and meet this guy. I give you permission to meet this guy, and that may be another part of this program, Dion. You think you're scared of meeting this guy right now?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I'm just like one of those that's one and done. I don't want to date a bunch of guys and go through. I'm older now, and dating can be just such a hassle. And I just want to be one and done. I'm more afraid of just wasting time with people I don't. It's not that I don't get asked out.
You're cutting out, Dion. Go ahead.
I don't know. I'm just saying, I would rather just be one and done. I don't want to date a bunch of guys. I just want one.
I hear what you're saying. Now, this is what I'm sensing and picking up, Dion. Are you afraid of failure?
Yeah, sometimes I am. Yeah, that'd be fair.
Which means you're afraid of success as well, Dion.
That'd be
and
true.
So, which means you might also be afraid of being in a successful, healthy relationship. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, I am working on myself because I tend to always pick the guy who's not emotionally available, and I can't be doing that. So, I know even a blind dog finds a bone once in a while, but I no more the emotionally unavailable people. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I'm learning to break my old habits.
Yep, and there you go. And this may be based upon how your relationship with your parents was, or the relationship with them with each other. So they were modeling something that could have been very unhealthy, and so now you got to figure out what healthy is and means. and then go from there. Now, and just for the sake of it, for all of you, I have the 90-day Ascension Journey, which is available on Kindle for 99 cents. Sometimes that's just all you need, and that gets you in the right direction. And or you can do the book version. Now, if that's not enough, if you need more information or more understanding, then get a hold of me, and we'll do the whole mentoring program, 12 weeks, 1 hour a week, or we can do the intensified version and the whole weekend, do the whole 12 hours and the whole weekend if you want to do it. But anyhow, it's like that, Dion. You want to really, really clear up your weaknesses, because otherwise you're going to bring that into the next relationship, and then what's going to happen? It's going to bring you down again. It's going to break you up again. It's going to run you over again. So you don't want that. You want to be able to stay and maintain and get a healthy relationship. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. So now, with that in mind, let's call in this guy. He seems skinny. I don't know. He kind of not really tall, but about 5'10" or something like that. 5'9", and so that's what I'm sensing. So essence present in spirit of the next individual lover that Dion, who we're talking to right now, is going to be involved with. Please come forth and come forward now. We ask and request that you make yourself available and known to her right away, so she consciously understands and knows who you are right away, so you can start hanging out with each other right away. Is there he seems he doesn't seem like a young soul, but he doesn't seem like an ancient soul either. Is there anything you want to ask him or tell him right now, Dion?
Like, does he live nearby?
He says yes. He's nodding yes.
Not a yes?
December? I'm picking up December. So whatever's going on, that might be the best time. And so there may be a lot of festivity going on. And so are you guys going to meet together at some kind of festival or a festive gathering or something? Okay, so a festival or a festive gathering? Okay, so he's telling me that he's going to pick. You guys are going to meet at a festive gathering, probably in December. So in December, don't stay home and twiddle your thumbs. Go out and play. I give you permission to do that. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
All right. So do you hear what I'm saying? And you are for during the holidays you like to stay home, don't you?
I just like to. I go out, but I don't go out as much as I used to. I kind of like a homebody anymore, but I don't know. I need a new social group to hang out with, so I'm exploring new options with that.
Well, this year you're going to want to make an effort, because that's where you're going to meet this guy at, is in some kind of festive event. So the more you go to, the more likely you're going to meet him. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
It's just like marketing in business. The more people you talk to, the more sales you're going to make. The more guys you talk to, the more you're likely you're going to meet this guy. Doesn't that make sense?
Yeah, but I'm not into skinny. I don't like skinny guys. I talk to somebody now, and he's skinny, and he's like kind of shorter. I really am not attracted to skinny men at all. I like them, a little bit more, meat on their bones.
Now he's showing me a picture of him of really, really big, but like in the round big. So you just go with the flow. Don't fight it. And you guys might just be friends and not necessarily lovers, but just go with the flow. Whatever that means, just go with the flow. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
All right. So and it may be that he might be leading you to the lover that you're supposed to be involved with. I don't know. It might work out that way too. There's all kinds of factors to consider, and you just go with the flow, whatever that means. Are you okay with that, Dion?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Now, have things become a little bit calmer in the last few weeks? Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Yeah. You went through a 7-year itch, and you finally finished that up in May of this year. So things should have been calmer. Have been getting calmer since May of this year. So let me see what else. Is there some kind of project or something you're working on that you want to get off the ground?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So whatever that project is, just let it happen on its own time. What I'm trying to say is, don't force it to happen. Just let it happen in the way it's supposed to happen. Okay, does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Don't be in a hurry with it. Just let it unfold. You'll be fine. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Are you thinking about traveling in wintertime?
Yeah, but I have to get another car first.
Oh, okay. I hear what you're saying. Yeah, I'm sensing that. And maybe that's what I'm talking about, this festive event. Maybe this festive event that I'm talking about, you'll be meeting this guy. It won't be in your hometown. Maybe it'll be somewhere else where you're thinking about traveling to. So I give you permission to go on vacation in December and have fun. Are you okay with that?
Yes, thank you.
All right, Dion. I don't know if I answered all your questions, but let me know how everything comes out. Come back and let us know how you're doing, and just have fun. Have fun. I don't know how else to tell you, Dion. Have fun.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
All right. Thanks a lot. Have a gorgeous weekend. Aloha. Now, for those of y'all that are going to be in New Jersey, come by the symposium and check it out and hang out. Area code 1111 unregistered number. Aloha, you're on the air. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? That's me. Me. Area code 1111. Are you there? Okay. I think they fell asleep. That's okay. We're going to go to the next person. Area code 520. Aloha, you're on the air.
Hi, good evening. Thank you.
My name is you're Teresa. Are you in Tucson? Teresa.
I am in Tucson. Yes.
Did we talk to you before, Teresa?
Never heard your show.
Really? How'd you hear about it?
I didn't. I just had a feeling to go on the blog talk, and there you were.
Okay. Okay, here I am. So, Teresa.
It was a gut.
Go ahead.
It was just a gut thing.
Okay. Are you psychic, Teresa?
Many times, yes. I can't say 100% of the time, but I do mediumship, and I do hear things and claircognizant, and yes.
Well, Teresa, do you want to come onto my show and be a guest psychic on my show?
Well, let me find out a little bit more about you, but I've actually been on the radio before, and I think it's a lot of fun. So I thank you so much for the invite.
All right. Just let me know.
I would be happy to speak with you about it, and I can give you have my phone number.
Yep, I have your phone number. I can call you sometime. We can talk. All right, Teresa, are you okay about giving me your birth date?
4/10/60.
April 10/60.
April 10th, 1960.
Okay. So while we're talking, Teresa, I'm putting together your chart so that we can get a foundation about what's going on with Teresa. Are you okay with that?
I'm fine with that. I do astrology myself. Go for it.
Oh, really? Okay. Do you do numerology too?
Yep.
So Teresa, you things have been calming down for you quite a bit in the last few weeks. Is that correct?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Things have been calming down for you within the last few weeks. Is that correct?
Actually, the reason I was calling you was because I feel like I've been getting continuous messages in the last couple of weeks that things are escalating and the winds of change are here and are going to escalate right through November. So I looked up November on election day, and the north node of fate is sitting at 0 degrees, 00 minutes on election day on the descendant, exactly at 0 degrees at 3 o'clock.
So
that's a lot of conflict. That's not, well, when something's descending, you know, it's not ascending, it's leaving, or it's going into a new cycle. And certainly fate is going to play a major role being at 0 degrees, 00. It's a new normal heading our way.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, and it's funny because the cards that I've been laying out for tonight for the readings have been exemplifying the exact same thing that you're talking about. A lot of conflict going on, and that's why I'm telling people, are you praying? Are you meditating? To just maintain a level of understanding and go with the flow. And sometimes if people don't do that, they fight themselves and they beat themselves up, and then pretty soon they find themselves in a mess, and that's not what you want. But what you're saying, I hear you saying that this whole conflict is a world conflict situation. Is that what I hear you saying?
Absolutely. It's going to affect all of us. So today was a perfect example, which is why I was calling. I couldn't have moved a cotton ball forward today. No matter what I did, either somebody was argumentative or delayed or couldn't get it done or it got canceled, whatever. But it happened all day in about 6 different incidents. And usually when that happens, that's a message. The other message I got was I've had a pack rat. I live in the desert, so I had a pack rat in my shed, and a king snake came over the fence and tried to get into my shed, but got caught in the trap. And I thought, that's interesting. A rat and a king snake.
King snakes aren't poisonous, are they?
No, they actually eat rattlesnakes and they eat rats. But who wants a 4-foot snake on your porch?
Well, snake is also Shiva. Do you know who Shiva is?
Yes. So
that's Shiva.
My daughter is 17, and she said, "Gee, Mom, that's interesting. You were born the year of the rat, and I was born the year of the snake."
I don't know if that's bad or good, but okay. But you're saying that king snakes aren't really venomous, and so they don't really harm people. So it's a harmless Shiva energy coming through. So, and that might be your daughter, of course. But I've also been associated with Shiva. People have called me Shiva as well on a number of occasions. And Shiva energy usually means change. There's some change coming through, some destruction of the old, in order to make room for the new. And that's
right. And we've been seeing that for the last couple of years. So I'm curious what this transformation or this transmutation message. Rats are very, they get a bad rap, but actually to thrive as well as they do, they're pretty smart, and pretty innovative. So I'm curious what you feel or whatever you see around me. I would love to have any insight that you have to offer.
I hear you. Well, first of all, again, going back, you know that you just came out of a 7-year itch. Is that correct?
Yep.
It was May. Since May, things should have been calming down. I don't have your soul chart. I haven't done your soul chart, but maybe if we talk later, I can do your soul chart. But and you have only one daughter, is that correct?
Yes.
You don't like being. You have a rebellious nature against kids, is that correct?
I don't know if I'd call it rebellious against them. I'd say I was more of an advocate for this new generation is phenomenal. I love this next generation. They're really, these crystal kids are fearless. They're just remarkable. Than the two generations before them.
You got a lot of Capricorn in them. Well, I'm not saying that you don't like them or you hate them. I'm just saying that you have this rebellious nature towards them, and it's not a strong one. It is there, and if you take a look at your activities for the last several years, you'll probably see it. But I'm not saying that it's a huge thing. And I see the psychic ability there. Your Mars is in Pisces, your Mercury is in Pisces, and then but you're also meant your sun sign is in Aries, and Venus is in Aries. You like to wear the pants in the family. You're not in a relationship right now, is that correct?
I've been married for 21 years.
Oh, you are married. Okay, good.
I'm married for 21 years.
He knows where. You still are, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Does he know that you wear the pants in the family?
Oh, yeah. Pretty strong himself, though,
I just want to make sure. Yeah?
He's a pretty old soul himself.
Yeah, and now I don't know what you've been doing, but have you been are you pretty popular in the arenas that you work in or deal in or social media that you're in?
I would say I have a pretty as far as the work that I do, or socially, or what?
In general, socially. Because your Saturn is in Capricorn, and usually people with Saturn in Capricorn are become famous or are very popular.
Yeah, I would say I tend to have a pretty great social life and things. I mean, the people that I associate with are pretty remarkable. I consider myself very, very, very fortunate with friends and relationships. I have very old, long-term relationships. I have excellent, I would say probably 98% of my relationships are non-toxic.
Oh, nice. And that's good. That means that you're maintaining yourself in that way as well. Because, birds that flock together fly together. So it's like that.
Yeah.
So that means you have a tendency of maintaining good, healthy relations on a personal level yourself.
Yeah, I don't like conflict. You could see I've got a Libra moon, so I'm not particularly crazy about conflict, but I tend to be more peacemaking. But I don't really. Yeah. I'm pretty discerning about relationships. I don't really like to be in anything that's toxic or. Yeah,
I hear you. Typically, when Gemini people or Gemini energy doesn't like to be around conflict at all. They're very sensitive. Energy is very sensitive. And so my guess is that you probably have Gemini in your soul chart. That's what I think. Which is
I have Gemini in my 10th house. It's at the pinnacle at my 10th house.
Okay.
You see that?
What I'm doing?
My mother was a Gemini, and I have to honestly say, she was the love of my life. I had the most fun with my mother of any human being alive. I miss her terribly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's good. You guys have had a lot of lifetimes together. You guys are buds from other lifetimes.
Well, I every lifetime.
What's that?
If I could, I'd pick her every lifetime. What a joy.
Yeah, she's fun.
She would have you roaring and laughing and adventuresome and just a blast.
She also she's got Sagittarius in her chart. She's a happy-go-lucky kind of gal, right?
So, well, I'm a fire sign. I tend to get along with air and fire.
Okay. As we're speaking, I went ahead and grabbed your soul chart date, which I'm getting is September 1st, 1959. And amazingly enough, I don't see any Gemini in there at all. That's pretty interesting. And yet you don't like to be around conflict. Well, you got a lot of Virgo in your chart, though. Virgo can be very sensitive. So I see that. And so your daughter, is she going to go to college and move out? You only have one kid, is that correct?
Correct.
And then as soon as she moves out, then you're gonna like that. You're gonna enjoy that, aren't you? Yeah. Kids. Do you work with kids? Play with kids? At all? Singing? Entertainment industry?
Yes, she is. She's a performer.
No. Well, okay. So that's where that Leo's come from. What about you? Do you get into are you involved with the entertainment industry at all?
Actually, I'm surrounded by it. My husband is a professional musician, and he's actually on tour right now, and my daughter is in the theater arts and music.
Okay, so they're
I live with two performers, and I don't get a lot of sympathy.
Yeah, they're well, your Uranus is in Leo in both your charts, and retrograde in your personality chart, and then direct in your soul chart, which means that you have a stronger rebelliousness against performing than you would otherwise. But you know, it's not a bad thing. It's just one of those things. So let me see. I don't know what else. So I did a spread for you. Is there some project that you're trying to launch at all?
Yes. Yes, there is. I'm actually.
New projects. Go ahead.
Pardon me? No, I'm sorry. The phone has a little delay in it, so I'm sorry I spoke over you.
Oh, okay. Well, the project that you're wanting to launch, it needs adjustments. It's not going to be ready to launch until you make some adjustments on it. It's what I'm picking up and sensing. So either you can let it unfold on its own and it'll happen naturally, or you can try to figure it out and just and shift some stuff around. But there's some changes that need to be made to it before you're going to want to launch it. Does that make sense?
It absolutely makes sense. I had originally wrote a book, and then I had a film editor or a film producer talk to me about actually putting it into a video program. So it needs to be rewritten into like screenwritten.
Yeah.
So that it
why don't you do that? What you could do is make it a short, produce a short, and then enter it into some film festivals and see how it does. If it's receptive, then you can think about making it into a full feature film. But maybe you might want to just take baby steps first.
Well, what she wants to do is broadcast it on a local television and kind of work out the kinks on
cable access
stuff. Pardon me?
Cable access?
I don't know what that means.
You don't know what cable access is? Where I used to live back in California, cable access is huge. They do whole film festivals and air all these movies and documentaries and all this stuff on there, and it's huge. Here in Arizona, it's not very big. They used to air all the football games, the local high school football games. And I was a director and also a cameraman for some of these. We would go out and film everything, film the whole football game live tape. We'd have announcers, and by the time the game was over, everything was already credited and up and going and good to go. And so they take that tape, and then they would go to take it to the local cable access channel station, and then load it up and air it later on that night, like an hour later or something like that. So it was pretty amazing. The wrestling tournaments, the matches, the volleyball games, baseball games, all kinds of stuff they would air on local cable access, and you could see your daughter or your son or whatever, your husband doing a live doing a performance. They would do it that night, and then later on that night you would see it there on television, like no tomorrow. It was interesting. It was fun. So anyhow, and that's what I'm saying. Maybe they can take that movie and play it on cable access.
What she had envisioned is kind of like a PBS interview type of thing, similar to like Joseph Campbell's.
Okay.
Where, I don't know if you remember the old Bill Moyers and Joseph Campbell interview, The Power of Myth. Something similar to that, because I've collected artwork from around the world, and I go into everything from, physics to chemistry to sciences to art. I cover a lot. So what she wants to do is do like a 6-part interview series. So I'm going to
package it up.
So I'm in the process of switching it from the type of program to putting it on like little snippets of movie clips and things, so that all the images can be put in. She has all the technical terminology. I do not. I don't have enough background in that. But I have all the artwork that goes with the series.
Got it.
All the images and everything. So why it's big. So it's actually quite a significant project. It's actually quite big.
Well, you could do that. Again, you could do that. You can package it up into shorts, movie shorts or documentary shorts, and then take the best one or two of them and enter it into a film festival. And then if people like your work, then you could possibly be funded into doing a full-length a documentary or a film or feature or whatever. And in the meantime, now, do you do any editing at all?
Well, I wrote the whole thing, so I won't be the editor because, your eye can fall off things when you're the author.
Yeah, no, you wrote the screenplay version or the book version?
I wrote the book version and put all of the art together and all of the, quantum kinetics together and all of that, and, the images. I did all of the research and the writing and put it together. And when I made a little 4-minute trailer of what I was covering in part 1, someone who is a producer at a television station said that she would like to work with the project.
Oh, really? Nice. And they're in Tucson or somewhere else?
No, they're in California.
Oh, in California. Okay. And so, are they offering to fund the project or anything like that at all?
She said I can have the studio and the interviewer.
Huh. Okay. All right. Well, how do you feel about that?
So, she's funding the studio, and we're trying to find somebody who either works in television or a radio station. But We've been looking for somebody who has some knowledge of metaphysics, not just because it's not just it's not really necessarily a beginner. It's not aimed at somebody who's never heard anything.
Are you looking for someone to direct this or produce this? Or
No, she's going to produce, and she does directing and producing and stuff, but we're just, right now, she's looking for who would be the right person to be the interviewer, who has some understanding. I really don't want the program to be, what is astrology? You know what I mean?
I hear you. No,
I mean,
you're
that's fine for the audience, but it's not good it's fine for the audience, but not good for the person that's interviewing you. They should know what they're asking.
Exactly. I've done over 800 interviews, and if you're interested in something like that, you can let me know, and then we can talk about it. In the meantime,
I'd be absolutely delighted to talk to you about it, but like I said, you've got to have somebody who has some working knowledge, because otherwise it'll sound choppy.
No, I hear you. I've interviewed all kinds of people from all walks of life. UFologists, authors, singers, dancers, celebrities. All kinds of people.
So you have the name Aloha.
All right.
Are you from Hawaii?
From another life. Apparently, I used to be a tall guy, about 7'1", by the name of Kapanali. And I did.
Okay.
I lived in Maui for about 7.5 months, and I encountered that being while I was there, and then Andrew Aloha was born after that.
So that's where you get your hand movements from.
My what?
Your hand movement, ancient.
My hand.
The way you move your hands, the way you use your hands is ancient. Like an ancient healer?
I do. Yeah, I actually, you're right. I do healing with my hands on various levels.
But your technique
sometimes
is
it's
ancient.
planetary. Probably. It probably is. It wouldn't surprise me.
Where do you live now?
I haven't actually. I live in Flagstaff. I've lived out here in northern Arizona for over 20 years, mostly in Sedona, and now I'm in Flagstaff.
Okay. So I'm in Arizona, too. I moved from Sausalito, California, the Bay Area, San Francisco, and moved here about 4.5 years ago.
Got it. Yeah. I moved back to. I was actually living in Tucson for about 1.5 years, and then I moved back. About 4 years ago. So while you were coming, I was going. How's that?
Well, we're spreading out.
Right.
We're spreading out so we can have an impact.
Exactly.
So anyway, is there anything else that you'd like to share?
I get there's some stuff, there's some challenges that are coming through, but there's also some success coming through. Within the next few weeks, you're gonna be partying, you're gonna be having some fun within the next few weeks. So I don't know what you got going on, and then when your new project. Again, you're going to want to make some shifts in it, and then in August, September, October, then maybe you can get it up and going. But if you do, again, you're going to want to make the changes before or during that process. Otherwise, you're going to have a hard time.
They have to be made. It can't be launched the way it is. You know, it's got to be rewritten and set for the screen rather than, written word.
Now, there's a guy that's going to be coming into your life. Maybe he's already in your life with a beard and a mustache, and you're going to want to be careful with that guy. He's not the most honest, trustworthy person in the world. So you're going to want to maintain distance with this guy. He's kind of like a farmer guy. He likes to ride horses.
Okay.
All right. So whoever this is, you're going to want to be cautious. Okay, Teresa?
Okay, do you mind if I ask you one other question? So I went to the bank today because I'm starting to line up for financing on all of this. And I started to initiate some paperwork. Do you see that getting approved?
I get a nod, yes, but again, it's like that card that I got earlier. You're going to have to shift some stuff around, probably, for it to work. Does that make sense? What I'm getting is you don't have all your ducks lined up, and you're going to want to line up all your ducks before it goes forward. Once everything's lined up, boom, everything's going to go straight forward. You're going to be moving and rocking like no tomorrow.
So you think this is going to be pretty successful then, huh?
I get a nod, yes.
Cool. Well, I know you took a lot of time with me, and I cannot thank you enough, and feel free to call me. I think you're just delightful.
Okay. Maybe tomorrow. So thanks for stopping by, Teresa, and I will talk to you later. Aloha.
Okay.
Come back and let us know.
I have an appointment in the morning, but you're free to call me after that.
Okay. Perfect. Thanks.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Take care.
Okay, so we got time for at least one or two more readings. Area code 504. Aloha, you're on the air.
Hi, thank you. My name's Debbie.
Debbie? How in the heck are you, Debbie?
I'm okay. I listened
how'd you hear
to
about us and where are you located at?
I'm located in Louisiana. I've listened to you. It might have been a year or more, but I like to listen to Blog Talk in the evening, specifically late. Well, it's late for me, and I was happy because sometimes you're on at different times, or at least that's what. Maybe I'm just home tonight, so that's how I found you.
Well, okay. Because I do this show about once a month, and I've been doing it for several years, and I've had lots and lots and lots and lots of people come through, and they do. A lot of people come back and they like the readings that we do. For some reason lately, I haven't had other people with me, but even the readings I do by myself, people like to come in and check out on their own. So, so we did a reading for you. Is that correct?
Yeah, it was more energy. I think it might have been more health related, but it might have been like 2 years ago. But I just wanted to call back in and maybe get a reading.
Okay. Well, Debbie, are you okay if I get your birth date?
Yeah, 2/12/63.
February 12, 63.
Yes. 1963.
Okay, good. All right. So as we're speaking now, I'm gonna go ahead and put together your chart so that we can figure out what's going on. First of all, you're an Aquarian woman.
Yeah. I'm all air.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. I know about you, Aquarian women. You're fun.
Okay.
You're flaky, but you're fun. That's okay. I can live.
Aw, come on.
Well, you're also but you have to be flaky because otherwise you can't be artistic. You're very artistic, right?
Mhm. Yes,
your whole your kid.
Yeah. Yep.
Your whole place is all decorated, really cutesy. Is that right?
Yeah, kind of boho. Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, I know. Especially your kitchen. It's all cutesy. So, what kind of work do you do, Debbie?
Well, right now I'm not doing probably what I'm supposed to be doing. That's why I'm calling. But I do sales, and it's fun. I do it's like luxury, cosmetic goods sales, and it is fun. I do
really?
enjoy it. Yeah, but the people I'm around I don't really enjoy, specifically my manager. But I take a lot of healing classes, and I kind of put that on hold because I'm an empath, and I was like, maybe that wasn't the smartest thing for me until I built up a kind of a thicker skin, which I have. But I actually did a healing for a friend, and she paid me. So, but I still took on some of her energy. But it's not as bad as it used to be. Not as bad as it used to be.
Wow.
So, I don't know. I was just wondering if there's something else I should be doing, maybe like a totally different thing. I know I got a lot of good stuff coming up.
Debbie, I'm looking at your chart right now, and I'm just blown away at all the Aquarius you got in your chart. Have you had an astrology chart done before?
A long time ago.
Yeah?
It's my age.
Well,
it's the age
Debbie,
of Aquarius.
I am blown away. I'm just absolutely blown away. Now, have you taken Reiki yet?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, good. Are you a master at Reiki yet?
I am, but I've moved away from it into something called integration. It's called integrations, and they deal more with like sacred geometry and numbers and tapping areas on the body, and I've been working more with that lately.
Okay, and there's no right or wrong healing modality to do, but if I was you, Debbie, I would just do them all. Take all the healing modalities. If you're a healer.
Okay, I do.
You're a healer.
Oh, really?
And
it's so scary though, because I got all these bills. You know, I have credit cards. I'm like, well, I'm not going to quit my day job, but I mean, I think the universe is kind of pushing me more into it because people are asking me more. You know, but.
But what's your day job? Oh, you said you do sales, right?
Sales right now. I used to be in television. It's funny because the lady before, and you were saying in your TV, I used to be in television news. And, you know, I'm at midlife, so I'm like, you know, I know you have more than one career these days.
Right.
So.
Yeah, no, you know what's been happening with me, Debbie, is for several months, maybe 2 or 3 years now, I've been really, really slowing down. Last year, I got sick with pneumonia and the flu, and I was in the hospital for 3 weeks, and just in ICU for a whole week. And
oh, wow.
I mean, the universe has been trying to get me to slow down, and it really slowed me down. And you know, literally, the people that are would have gone through the same thing in my position, through that whole ordeal, would probably have died. So I that tells me I'm taking care of myself, and it shows. And it's very prevalent that because otherwise I would either be dead or I would be in a coma, or I would be something. I wouldn't be in the position I am now, and I'm doing a whole lot better. But it took me a while to really, really, really get back to where I'm at right now. So
well, that's good.
Now, yeah, it is good, Debbie. And what I'm saying to you is things are shifting in the way that my finances are. Things are shifting in the way that my daily activities are, and just the way I do stuff on a regular basis now. It's not the same, and it's still a struggle maybe. I don't even know if I want to use that word because I'm not going to empower it, but it's still very slow, and things are moving for me slowly but surely. And before, you know, in the situation that I'm in now, I would try to work on manifesting and doing stuff, and it wouldn't happen, or it would be really, really, really slow, and it would be really hard to deal with. Now things are coming to fruition. I had to do a lot of manifesting in order to get to go to New Jersey next week. Next week I'm scheduled to go there, and I literally had to do a lot of energy work for everything to come through, so I could be able to do that. There are people that don't want me to go to New Jersey, Debbie. I kid you not. And today I was having a hard. There was stuff that was coming through, which tells me I still have to work with doing the manifestation thing, even so for the next few days until I get to New Jersey and things I shift around. And I still may have to do some stuff. So anyhow, the point is that be patient. I think you'll be fine. Though you're going to be doing things differently, Debbie. Does that make sense? And you got to allow for that to happen. You're going to be doing things differently, and you're going to want to allow the universe to help you with that. But you also have to going to want to ask. If you don't ask, it may not help you, or it may help you very, very slowly. So it's like that.
Okay.
You think about it. Now, 2023. Now, where is it that you live at again?
Louisiana.
Louisiana. You're probably going to be moving in about 3 or 4 years from now, like a big move. Probably to another
Wait, I'm
state.
moving? Oh, really? I could see that. I could see. I used to live in California. Wow, that sounds
really?
That sounds like. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
2022 is probably when you're going to be moving, and it's going to be a huge move, not a small one, big time move. I think I have a sense that Louisiana you've outgrown Louisiana. Let's put it that way. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe even towards the East Coast. I don't know. You might even consider the East Coast.
Well, it's funny. The minute you said that, what pops in my head is New York, which I can't imagine me like in New York.
Yep, that's what I got. I got New York.
Oh.
Same thing.
And that's not like someplace I never wanted to, I want to visit, but I just can't imagine staying there as an empath with all,
Maybe you might want to go there and just visit a few times and just get a feel for the lay of the land and see how it feels.
Okay.
If it feels good, then you know. If it feels really awkward or weird or uncomfortable, then you might have to think about another location. So it's like that.
Okay.
Yeah, and you'll know. You will know.
Yeah.
Now, March 2023, Debbie, you're going to want to write this down. It's going to be a huge, huge, huge party for you. Like no tomorrow. It's going to be like out of this world party type of thing for you. March 2023. Pluto is going to go into Aquarius.
Okay.
Pluto has been in Capricorn since January 2008. And I told people, January 2008, shit is going to hit us the fan. And that's exactly what happened. People, just were blown away. And I even had a local newspaper, report this. Of course, they didn't put it out there, but who cares? But anyhow, I told people, lots and lots of people, a year in advance, year and a half in advance, January 2008, there's going to be huge shit. And people are it's going to be in your face. Nobody's going to be able to deny it. It's going to be right in your face. That's what's going to happen in March 2023. Pluto is going to go into Aquarius. It's going to be in everybody's face. But I think it's going to be a lot funner than January 2008. I think it's going to be a party, a huge party, like no tomorrow.
Okay.
I think that's what's going to happen. And you have a lot of Aquarius in your chart. You're going to go through a huge, huge change. Do you pray and meditate?
Yes, not as much as I should, though.
Well, it's not about should. It's just a matter of maintaining a level of commitment. And right now you have a certain level of commitment. You might want to maintain a daily level of commitment. Even 5-10 minutes a day or whatever. So it doesn't matter. Just and then you can increase it from there. Now, what I would strongly recommend, go to my website or go to Kindle, Amazon. Either buy the paperback copy or buy the Kindle version. The Kindle version is 99 cents. I have my book on sale for 99 cents, and I would go tonight and buy it and read that, because that's going to be very instrumental. It's going to be like your Bible to get into your next step. Because what's going to happen is when Pluto goes into Aquarius in March 2023, you're going to go through a huge, huge transformation. Like no tomorrow. Like beyond this world. You're going to be blown away.
You mean like with a gift or something? Like
what?
My gifts will come. Like my gifts will come out. Is that what you mean?
Your gifts are already there. You're just beginning to understand them and learn them and then play with them. But it's going to be bigger, a whole lot bigger in March 2020, and it's going to continue to get a whole lot bigger. You know what, Debbie? You're going to become a master of you. Oh. A master is someone that has control over all their senses and also control over their environment, all the elements of their environment, earth, air, water, fire, and earth. You're gonna be a full-fledged master. That's what's gonna happen.
That's awesome.
Because
say that. At work, like I kind of relaxed and wasn't really paying attention, and I had a customer, and I told her, didn't even know her, what she did for a living. She was a third-grade teacher, this and that. She was like, how do you know what I do? And I was like, I really don't know. And I was like, okay, don't do that at work. Like I was telling her stuff,
Debbie,
yeah.
If you want, I'll touch base with you even tomorrow, and we can see about bringing you on for doing readings on my show as well.
Well, I can't do it on command though. That's the thing. I don't know how.
Yeah, well, I will work with you on doing that. And the other thing we can do is bring you on and have you do behind the scenes healing work. As people are on my show, you can be doing Reiki on these people.
Oh wow! Okay, that sounds interesting. That sounds interesting.
I used to have a healing show, but people just weren't getting it. So that would be something else. I've never done that before. Well, actually, I kind of do that on my own. People will come on and I'll do programs, but sometimes, like that other woman said, I do healing with my hand, and literally I can run energy through the whole planet and through all the people on the planet at the same time, just with one hand. So it's like
wow.
That. So,
well, my mother's actually a medium. My mother's a medium.
Oh.
Yeah, she's really good at it. Yeah.
Wow.
She's a Pisces, so.
Would she be willing to come on the show?
I'm going to ask her because she's more advanced than me, and she is amazing. I'll ask her, yeah. I'll see what she says. I've always thought she should do it. She doesn't charge, but people in the neighborhood come and find her. She's had a hard life, you know?
Oh, no, I hear you. So that's interesting.
Because she was doing it before it was popular. Her name is Floy, Floy. She was doing it before it was popular, and she was standing firm at what she knew when everybody else said she was crazy, and now there's so many people doing it. I said, you know, you're like normal now.
Right.
When I was a kid, I thought she was nuts.
Oh, really? Oh, funny.
Yeah.
No,
I didn't want to be like her.
Well, but
seriously,
your gift may be more of healing than it is of doing psychic readings. I don't know.
My gift may be more. My gift is more what?
Doing healing than it is.
Oh yeah, and she always told me that. That's funny. But I never wanted to get sick. That's why I stopped doing it, because I was like, I care about people, and then. Yeah. You know?
You're absolutely correct. There are a lot of people out there that do healing work, but they don't protect themselves. They don't do it correctly. All kinds of factors. And even in this place where I lived at, there was a guy that was a healer, and he died. I believe he took on too many people's illnesses, and he literally died from
I know someone that did that too. I know. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to do it. That's why I didn't want to.
Well,
you know?
I'll call you tomorrow if anything else. and then I'll give you some direction maybe, and maybe that'll help.
Okay.
You know,
and I'll ask my mom.
Again, you're going to be preparing for some big, huge, magical moments in 2023. Because you got lots of work, lots to do, lots of homework to do. So I would definitely keep at it, and I think you're going to be fine, and I think you're going to have fun more than you know. You don't even know. You're going to be traveling. That's what I'm picking up. You're going to be traveling.
Now that would be fun.
From all this stuff.
That would be fun.
So thanks, Debbie, for stopping by.
Thank you.
Thanks to all of you for stopping by. Have a God-guided weekend. Be the love that you are, always have been, and always will be. Aloha.